Do you have negative reviews? Here is exactly how to handle them like a superhost and in a professional manner. Hey guys, I'm Zev Forrest.
I'm Melissa Forrest.
And together we are short-term rental experts. We are Airbnb superhosts for the past 5 years.
Yes.
18 times superhost. And we've hosted thousands of guests. We love what we do. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And we're here to help everyone in providing tips that we can.
Yes, and again, if you're new to this channel, a little bit about us, we do rental arbitrage, we own real estate, and we also manage other people's Airbnbs / short-term rentals. So on today's video, we are going to be discussing how to handle negative reviews. We see this on so many Facebook threads, people complaining that they got a 4-star review or 3-star review or 2-star review and that they did everything perfect and it seems unfair and there's whole dramatic feeling towards it. So on today's video, we are actually going to be taking a spin on how you could turn a negative review into a positive situation.
Yeah, so with negative reviews, they can actually, in a weird way, be really good for your business too. Obviously, you don't want to strive to get negative reviews, but let's talk about how they can be good for your business and how you can handle them.
Yes.
So first and foremost, you want to make sure that you take every review seriously, okay? You don't want to just see the review and then just knock it away and be like,
again, another negative Nancy, or they don't know what they're talking about.
Make sure that you read the review and take everything into consideration because the feedback to improve on your property is very important to your business.
Yes, and this is really important because this is something that I felt that I suffered from anytime we got a 4-star review when we first started this business, is not to take it personal. Remember that this is someone's experience of them staying at your property. So you might be thinking that everything is perfect in terms of your communication, the comfort, everything about the experience, you thought that it was perfect, but this is someone's experience. So this actually could reveal some blind spots that you wouldn't know unless they told you. And so it's really important. Don't take it personal. Just take it as someone's personal experience, and this is feedback. For you.
And speaking of taking it personally, don't take it emotionally either. Don't get emotional about the review. I know that your home or your property might be your baby, or you might have put a lot of effort and love into the property, but this is their experience, like Melissa mentioned. So don't get emotional about it. Putting emotion into your business usually will make things go the wrong way, or things can kind of implode. So if you are getting emotional about their negative review, come back to it later, read it again at another time, take the time to think about it, think about why you're getting emotional about it, and then come back to it.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, of course, we all want those 5-star reviews, right? And it still does sting, right? When you don't get it, but again, it's just someone's personal experience. Take a deep breath and just see how you could move forward from it. And very important here, so when you get a review that wasn't a 5-star review, make sure you really sit down and ask yourself, what can I learn from this situation? You already know, you already asked yourself, how can I improve? Now, what can I learn? Because if you don't sit down and ask yourself what you can learn from the situation, you're not going to improve in this business. You're not going to create a better experience for your future guests. So sit down and ask yourself, what can I learn from this review?
Exactly. And if you don't learn from it and you don't improve it, then it will happen again.
Yeah.
It's going to happen over and over.
Yeah.
There were times in our business where we wouldn't act on it, especially immediately. You want to make sure that you do act on these things as fast as you can, because even especially if you have a busy season or you have back-to-back guests, you know that there's a high chance that if that person experienced it, maybe someone else is going to experience it, right? And it could ding you again. And if you don't act on it immediately, you don't learn from it, you get emotional, you take it personal, all these things, it's going to be a downfall on your business. So make sure that you do act on it.
Right. And we understand everything we're sharing with you guys here on this video. These points are all mindset. It's all just choosing to have a better perspective on things. And it happens a lot when you're a business owner. There's going to be things that are not in your control, and those are reviews. And it's just how you choose to handle the situation. You could either stay and cry about it and complain about it
and
be a victim about it and not say that, not take any responsibility on it and continue getting those reviews, or you take responsibility and you take positive action and take it maturely and how you can move forward. So now we're going to be sharing how we acknowledge those reviews. And this is very important because so many times when I'm looking at a listing and I see negative reviews and I never see a reply from the host, it's very important to reply. Say you got whether you got a 4-star, a 3-star, a 2-star, even a 5-star, it's always important to reply. And I'm going to be sharing with you the 4 steps on how to reply to a negative review. Number 1, you want to thank the guest for choosing to stay with you. This is just a positive way of just starting that review. Then you want to acknowledge what happened. You want to acknowledge what they experienced, and you want to acknowledge it with empathy. You don't want to dismiss what they said. This is not about being right. You got to eliminate that when you're writing the review. This is not about being right. This is hospitality. And in hospitality, it's not about being right because the guest is always right, right? Of course, there's certain scenarios when the guest is not right, and this is in times if the guest is writing a review retaliating against you, maybe because they wanted money back or whatnot. This video is not about that. This video is about a guest who did have a semi-positive experience. They just didn't leave you a 5 stars. So you want to let me repeat those again. Thank them for staying with you, acknowledge the issue with empathy, and then mention in the review how you are committed to making it right. This is very important, so then when people are looking at your listing and reading reviews and they come across, say, someone saying something negative about your house, but then they see your reply and they see that you are committed to making this right, they're going to give you the opportunity to, want to stay with you again. So these are the 4 ways that you want to respond. Do you want to add anything to it?
No, that was great. You said it well. I think that, I don't know if you slid it in there somewhere, but one thing that I think we haven't been doing for our business and we are starting to implement it more is that you want to respond to every review.
Yeah.
Whether that's yourself, you have a manager, communications person on your team. I think it looks really nice when you respond to even all the 5-star reviews. I know in the industries where there are reviews left for people, it could be in any industry. Like let's take the food industry, restaurants. When I see the manager responding at every review, like thank you for coming, we appreciate your nice review, love having you with us. It shows that they're active in their business. They care about their customers. They don't just care about the bad reviews. I always thought about it like when I was in school as a kid, and the teacher would always call my parents only if something bad happened. And they would never call you probably don't know this because you were an A+ student.
Yes, I
but they would never let my parents know when something good is happening. So they always like to point out the bad thing. But when a manager is always responding to the good reviews too, it just makes them look so active in the business. I love it.
We actually did just start doing that, where we're having our team reply to all the 5-star reviews, which is
all the reviews. Not just the 5-star.
I mean, we were only replying if we got a review here and there that wasn't a 5-star, but now we're replying to all reviews. And if you do get a 5-star, of course, the structure is different. You thank them for staying with you. You just acknowledge them for the great guests that they were. And then you just end it with you look forward to the opportunity to hosting them again. So the structure is different than how you respond to reviews on the 4-star. But yes, it's very important to reply to all the reviews. And if you've had already more than 20 reviews on your listing, of course, that could be very timely, but you could start doing that moving forward. So we hope this was helpful. Please make sure to subscribe to our channel. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to give us a like, thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and comment below if you have experienced anything of a negative review and you want support on how to handle that situation. Thank you.